Do you have table for 20 people?
I have a table for 20 people.
The exact reverb and delay effect in that song, this plugin has it. Hey, yo, what's good guys, good to have you back on the channel. In this video I will be showing you how to get the perfect vocal effect on your mix when you are mixing your vocal in FL Studio. I'm going to be showing you how to get the perfect delay, the perfect reverb, the perfect chorus, and so on. So over the years, this has been one of my big challenge until I got my head around this tip. Now everything is just breeze for me, and I want to share similar experience with you. So the next song you're going to be mixing will also be a fun process for you. I'm the again. If you're new here, I want to say thanks for stopping by. If you want to see me often, please use the sub button to be a part of this channel. But all that being said, let's dive in the video. So this is the song we're going to be using for the video. This is one of my client project, and if you are a Ghanaian watching this video, I'll also like you to give me the meaning of what the guy's saying in the song here, because I really love the lyrics, but I don't know what exactly the guy's saying. So let's play the song first, then after we'll go with the lessons.
Inti na moya na mabenyina Bajuma pay Na so money jaya Inti na moya na mabenyina Akanti Na so money jaya Inti na moya na mabenyina.
So if you hear the song, you hear the effect in the back, you hear pretty much nice reverb going on back there, nice chorus going on back there. But if not for the trick, we won't get it going this nice, right? And also the song, if you're a Ghanaian, once again, you understand the tree, let me know exactly what this guy's saying, because I really love, and I would love to know the meaning behind what he's saying here. All right, now let's solo the vocal, because this is the main stuff we're going to be working with today. Now, how to go about getting the ruffle delay and the ruffle reverb on your performance. As always, the way we have our lead voice, and then we have our channel rooted here. Now we have our reverb, which I'm going to take you through all of the stuff I have on this slot here. Now, in order to get the perfect reverb or the reverb clean exactly as you want it, you need to hear the reverb itself. And how to do that, here's where the trick comes to play. In FL Studio, if we are mixing our voice, we always have our main boss, depend on your style of mixing. So let me just be personal here. On my type of mixing, I always have the main boss. This is my lead and this is my main boss. This is where I apply all of my effects like EQ, other stuff. On my lead boss here, I apply my auto tune and few other stuff just to get the voice ready to go. Yeah. Now, yeah, I send the channel. So if you look at this lead channel here, it is no longer route to the master channel. Now it's routed to the control here, which is my main boss, and now my control is the one being routed here. So whatever signal coming from this lead channel here will be coming through here. So if this channel is disabled, now we'll be having small of the signal coming from here, and then the channel that will be coming through the master is the channel we're going to be hearing. It's pretty much easy to understand. You just take your time. If you are kind of finding it difficult, just go back a bit. So everything we'll be hearing from this channel must pass through here, this control channel, and also the lead or the effect channel before we hear any signal from it. Now, how this come in hand for us to get the perfect reverb? Yes, where it come in handy. If we now off this one here, we give more power to the lead vocals that should be coming to the master here. Yes, what we're going to be hearing now. Now we are no longer hearing the voice coming in our face again, because of the main channel that's sending the voice to the master, that's having everything for the voice. Right now, the channel we are hearing the voice coming through now, they are the two channels here. We have the FX channel, we have the reverb channel. Now what if I off the reverb channel? Let's see what happens. Now we have the voice coming from only through the FX channel. Now let's off the FX channel. Let's see what happens. I'm currently playing, but nothing is coming through. That's because there's no way the voice is coming out. You understand? Now, if these two remain off and they are on the control channel, this what happened. Now we have the dry signal coming. There's no effect applied to it. Then now we can go to the real tutorial where I show you how to clean up your reverb the right way. So let's off this control again, and then let's deal with just the reverb first. Now let's play the voice. So now what you are hearing is you are hearing everything that is coming on this channel, everything that is on this channel. That's why you are hearing. So I'm going to off them and then solo them one after another, one after another. So this is where I know of the processing. And now let's add this Arrowvox stereo, like a compressor, also give your performance some power like this. And now we add this one here to kind of tune the signal that's coming before the reverb. You know, your voice always has this S's, you know, this sharp stuff on top of it. And whenever you route your performance to another channel in FL Studio, there are some of those stuff that will be reintroduced. So that's why I also slap this one there a bit so we can get rid of that. And this is what we get. And also I did some EQ here to do some roll off. Like I said, whenever you route your performance in FL Studio, if you are FL Studio mixer, you always have some additional stuff being added to it. So I also did additional roll that sounds like this. Minti na moya na mavenyina Bajima pay Naso money jaya. So I'm guessing you are hearing the difference now, right? So with the EQ being active, you hear the voice much more smoother. When with the EQ being deactive, you hear the voice kind of a muddy, right? So that's for it. Now let's go to the main boy of the day, which is the Valhalla's Vintage Reverb. I use this reverb a lot for performance, you know, because this reverb has every type of performance vibe into it. You understand? A lot of preset, lot of control. That's why it's the most used reverb amongst the bedroom studio producers. Yeah. So if you are in your bedroom and you are looking for a good reverb that's going to respond to your mixes, give this reverb a try. Now, if you don't mind, you can also screenshot the settings here, because this is the settings you are hearing on the voice now. So this this is with the reverb activated. Now you hear the tail of the reverb, very nice, right? Cool. Now, since I'm showing you how to get the perfect reverb, I also want to take this as an opportunity to show you how I calculate this reverb here. Some people go about this different way. Me also go about this different way. Sometimes you will have to use calculator, but in my case, I didn't use the calculator. I also used this plugin called the H delay. So what I did here is, this is the H delay plugin. And within the H delay, you already have your song being calculated. If you look here, you see this is the BPM of our project. And if you look here, we also have the same 87 BPM of our project, right? So what I usually do is, I'll just be playing with this knob here. And then since this is measured in milliseconds, what I'm going to do, I can set it by the host here. The host means you are setting with your project tempo, right? So if I set 1/8 and then hit milliseconds, you see 1/8 will be like 5.17 milliseconds, right? And it's too much for this project. Although there's no much instrument, but it's still too much. The tail will be too long, right? So I'll come back to the host here and then drop it to 1/8. Let's see how much it's going to give us. That is going to give us 3.45 milliseconds. And if you look at the project here, you see that's where I set my 3.45 milliseconds. So if you are dealing with a project that you think is still too much for you, you go back to the host and then drag down one step. So check again. Now 2.30, just like that, until you get the exact number you want. And this is just one of the way you can go about getting the perfect decade amount for your song. And it's one way that you don't need to open up calculator every time. It's just like built-in calculator for you. And trust me, when you start to do this, you will get the perfect reverb tail. So that's just one. Now let's go to where we can make this reverb now fit beneath the vocal, so that it won't interrupt the voice. Yeah, that is when we add this other plugin from Wave called the Center. So this plugin, so this is with the plugin. Let me play you with the plugin. And now add the plugin. So what happens here with the plugin, because FL Studio, if you write to a channel like this, whether you searching or you do like this, if you searching like this, the moment you increase like this, you are also sending more power of this voice channel to this channel. So it's almost like you are kind of cloning the voice. So it's going to add gain, right? But you don't want that. You want, instead of that, you want more of the effect instead of that volume from the voice, right? So I set this one initially to 4.5 dB, like this, and we add this center plugin. You see, now if I activate the center plugin, I will then be killing the power of the amount of voice that came into this channel, right? So the amount of voice that came here, I'll be killing it from the model perspective. So from the center part, because that's where the voice is really powerful. So that's why if you look here, my center is being brought down and the side is being brought up. So this is it. This is where everything is now making sense with the trick I'm showing you here. So with this happening, we are not being interrupted with the voice itself. Now we just playing with the reverb here. We kind of deciding how we want the center, how we want this. But in the case that we had the voice, would be nice, but the voice might just be the one in more focus. So now once you are done cleaning up your reverb like this, now you can then put back your voice and then let's see how it's going to sound with the voice. So you see, now you can go ahead and to do the perfect amount, just in case it's kind of sounding way too much for you. In my case, for the type of song here, it's not sounding much for me. It's just perfectly fine where it is, because there's not much instrument, so the reverb is not going to be modded. But if you have song with too much instrument, low end instrument, then you might want to watch out for the reverb level. So this is with the beat. And just like that, we have perfect reverb going underneath our song. Now, if you want to go ahead to add delay to this, you can go ahead and add delay. So this is one delay plugin, also reverb plugin, that I'll be talking about next on the channel. So if you want to see this video, then you might want to hit the rest up button to be a part of this channel, because this might just be the next video up on the channel. And this plugin, I don't know if you have heard song from Omari recent EP, the songs that say, "Do you have table for 20 people?" The exact reverb and delay effect in that song, this plugin has it, and I might just be showing you how you can get such effect in the next video. So you might wanna stay tuned for that. You understand? Yeah, you might want to stay tuned for that. And this is not the delay we'll be using today. Let me get rid of this. We'll be using the FL Studio on delay. So if you want to know about that plugin, you want to see the cool delay effect from it, then you might want to stay tuned for that. You feel me? Now this is the delay. Let's say if I want to add some little bit delay movement. Now let's also solo the control channel here like we've been doing. Now let's go ahead and play. You guys in that area? Now let's go ahead and clean up stuff. I want to do the ping pong so say it won't embarrass the middle voice. It's gonna be like this now. And now I want to lower it so it won't really be disturbing. You understand? And let's stop to like 45 like this. Let's. So you can also come again and play with the timing start to see how you want it. So it's much easier to get whatever effect we want because we are hearing just the effect. The voice is not coming in our way. And I tell you this for sure, this is one best way to get your setting. Now, once you are done doing all of the reverb, the delay stuff, you know, that type of stuff, right? Now you can then bring back your voice now to see how it's going to sound. So with the delay in the reverb, this is how it sounds. Minti na moya na mabenyina Bajima pay That's all money jaya. So I'm guessing you're hearing the delay right now. Let me and then get rid of the delay, then we hear what there. Repay. That's all money jaya. You see, also cool. So you adding the delay is more of your choice. If you want that start to be there, go ahead, add that start there. Now we're done with the reverb. Let's go with the chorus effect. Let's up the reverb channel. The same work with the chorus effect. Now let's activate it. So we have the chorus. So for this chorus effect, I don't do much with it. All I do is just use the FL Studio default EQ pair and then roll out the low because you don't want the low being part of your chorus, bro. It's going to sound messier, you understand? And then with this Valhalla modulator here, I just pick one preset. The preset is called the deep chorus. Go around among the chorus tab, pick it. And then I just kind of set the level. And this one, I have my level. I usually set it. Let's just be around 11. Like it should be something very low. I don't want it interrupting the voice at all. That's all money, Jaya. That's all money, Jaya. Minti na moya na mabenyina. Bajima pay. That's all money, Jaya. Minti na moya na mabenyina. I can't tell. That's all money, Jaya. And that's it, guys, for the video. That's how you can go ahead to set the perfect reverb, the perfect delay, and chorus effect on your vocal if you are mixing in FL Studio. I hope this tip helped you. As always, I'm your body again. I bring you cool tips and tricks on your music making. And just a like will means a lot to this video. And also, if you want to see future video about the new plugin I want to show you, then you can also use the sub button to be a part of this channel. With all that being said, peace.